Ankou strikes. The mysterious Ankou. What is their beef with the Zom Horde anyway? What are the Ankou? Robot? Man? Other? Where are they from? Who the hell made the Shadow Family official Ankou administrators? The Shadow Family? That's who bloody well did. Ankou numbers grow by the day, just like the old lady who swallowed the spider to get to the fly. The fetid song is our fly. Let's hope the spider not require a bird. Ooh, spooky. Hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and recently I've been picking up a lot of the ThreeA Adventure Kartel figures. The problem is, I haven't had time to review them, and this one is no different. I think I've had this for like, I don't know, 3 months or something, maybe even longer than that. I know I got it last year, towards the end of the year, so, jeez. But you know what? I've been dying to open it. Now, what it is it's one of those Ankou figures that ThreeA makes. It's one of the robots that go out and hunt down the Zoms. But the problem is they make a lot of different Ankous, and I wanted a certain one. This one in particular, because it's the only Ankou with a name, and I like to think that he's a character that runs around with Tommy Mission and all the rest of the gang. So are you ready? Today's review will be on the following. Today's review will be on the ThreeA Adventure Kartel Johnson. Oh, and look, there's a little exclamation mark after his name. So it's actually Johnson! Now, I don't know if he's related to The Rock, but that is his name. And if you look at his head there, it almost looks like a silhouette of The Rock's head. So I like to think that this is the robot version of The Rock in Adventure Kartel.
It doesn't matter what you think!
Okay, moving on. Anyways, we got a stylized drawing there of Johnson on the front of the package, looking very awesome indeed. Underneath that, we have the Adventure Kartel logo and his name. Down the side of the box, we have the R from the word cartel. We have Johnson's name there, and we have the Adventure Kartel logo and the ThreeA logo. The back of the box tells you the man responsible for the awesome Adventure Kartel line, and below that we have the stylized drawings of Johnson and the other 5 figures that were available at this time. And that is awesome, and it actually tells you there, the adventure continues with you. Now, like I said, this was the Ankou that I wanted the most, and I've had him sitting here for a few months just waiting for me to open him. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we open him! Now, after sliding the box lid off, we get a better view of the figure inside, and he looks awesome! Now, one of the things that jumps out at me is there doesn't appear to be a poster with this release, but I guess that's okay, because you don't buy them for the posters. It's just really cool to get the posters, too. And this figure looks awesome, and I cannot wait to pull him out, so let's stand him up, shall we? So, here's Johnson fresh out of the package, and man oh man is he cool looking. As you can see, he's got that Ankou head with the little movable eye. Although this one appears to be quite stiff. But I'm assuming it's because the ball has actually been painted and weathered. But it still works perfectly. And below that you can see he's wearing the dirty jumpsuit. Oh, this looks really cool. It almost looks like he's been rolling around on the ground or in chalk or something. And down below that he has the pouches on his belt. And you can see this Ankou actually has the clamp hands. Now, I've been wanting one with clamp hands for quite some time. Now, my preferred hands are the ones with the little robotic fingers and stuff because they have a lot of super good articulation and stuff. But, you know, the Ankous do have the clamps, and I wanted one of those, and this is cool. And these are fully functioning, too. Just insert a Zom head and squeeze. And you know what? That looks very cool indeed. Below that, he's got the plastic boots down there, all weathered up and very awesome looking. Yeah, this figure looks cool, and man, oh man, I love it. Let's flip him around, shall we? Now, here's the figure from behind. You can see his head there and collar, which looks like it could be laid down maybe. And he's got the J for Johnson on his back and a big pouch on the back of his belt as well. You can see some of the foam there poking out. Man, that is very cool indeed. And there's the jumpsuit, equally as dirty as the front. Looking very cool indeed. Let's flip him back around. Now, if you look carefully at his zippered jumpsuit there, the zipper can be pulled down and you'll note that Johnson is wearing a white 3A logoed shirt, and that is cool. Very dirty as well. As for accessories, this figure didn't come with a thing. Not a poster, nothing at all. He's just a robot, and man, oh man, is he awesome looking. So I say we look at him up close. What do you say? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and starting with the zipper on his jumpsuit right here, you can see how everything is weathered. Very cool indeed. Working our way up here to his chest, you can see he's got the J for Johnson painted on the front of his jumpsuit. You got the white dirty 3A t-shirt right there. Working our way up to his face, which is just a big robotic eye. But I absolutely love this crude circle that's like drawn around the eye. Now, I don't know if somebody did that to him. I don't think he did it himself because he's got big clamps for hands. Maybe he held a paintbrush. Who knows? But you know what? That is very cool indeed. You got all the little scrapes and stuff that 3A is well known for because they cannot be beaten when it comes to weathering. This looks amazing. Now, turning the figure to the side, you can see the flat head he has right there, and he's actually got what looks like a big screw or something for an ear. Very cool indeed. Now, the collar's pulled down a little bit, but because of the material of the zipper right there, it's very stiff, so it won't keep the collar down very well, but hey, it works. It's still cool. You can see his jumpsuit there is very, very dirty. Working our way down his arm right here, he has no design work or anything. It's just dirty looking. Going down to his clampy hand, you can see even the clamp has tons of weathering, and that looks awesome, man. That is so cool indeed. Now, working our way over to the right arm, this arm here actually has a hidden feature. Now, whereas the entire body of this figure is painted exactly like the head, you know, with all this right here, this weathering and, you know, scrapes and stuff on it, this arm actually has an extra detail. If you pull up the orange of the sleeve right here, not only will you get a better view of his wrist right here, which is very long and articulated, you'll see that he has a tattoo. It says a Johnson on his arm, and that is awesome. So whoever painted that circle around his eye also painted that name, and that is cool. And also, it's a detail or whatever that you wouldn't see because his sleeve is down, so unless you roll up his sleeves, you're never gonna see that. Now, working our way down to his belt, and you'll see all the little pouches right there. He's got a bunch of little pouches, and then he's got a couple of big ones as well, and that is cool. Now, the larger ones are actually packed with foam. You can actually see some of the foam right in there. This one's got like a faux zipper on the outside there. That is very cool indeed. All the little buckles and stuff. That is awesome. And working our way down his leg, you can see he's got the padded knees. I don't know why robots need padded knees, but he does. And then down here he has the very weathered looking shoes, and that is cool. Did I mention that 3A's weathering cannot be beat? Man, oh man, they cannot. So, here's Johnson's head from behind. You can see a little bit more details right there. He's got like a little, I don't know what, on the back. Maybe it's a little tiny eye. Who knows? And then down here you have the jumpsuit as well. He's got the J painted on right here on his back. Very cool indeed. I love that that's painted on. It's not like a decal or anything. Down here you've got the foam poking out from the pouches. He should keep Zom heads in there. I don't know what he does, so maybe he can put a Zom head in there. And then working our way down to his boot yet again. So, other than all that, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this figure. He's wearing the same jumpsuit as the Boiler Zoms wear, albeit this one's not all tattered up. He has the clampy clamp hands, but they don't have very much articulation. I mean, they just open and close like all clamps do. He has the same Ankou head there with the little moving eye, and he's got all the same articulation as any 3A 1/6 scale figure. But you know what? I'm not trying to sell this figure short, because I absolutely love it. So, there's my review of the 3A Adventure Kartel 1/6 scale Johnson. And you know what? Out of all the Ankous, this is the one I absolutely wanted the most because, like I said, he has a name, so therefore he must have a character. And he does, in my mind, because he is awesome looking. So, until next time, tune in for more food reviews.
Yes, sir. What the Rock is cooking. He's through singing.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Fool Reviews.